Hey, welcome to the Backwoods Gourmet. Today I'm going to show you an easy 30-minute cobbler dish in the Dutch oven, so stay tuned. So I don't know if any of you guys have seen this challenge, the Kingsford bag, with the pull from the end front of a bag to see if it comes all the way off in one piece. There it is. So this is our brand new Lodge 10-inch 5-quart, which is the deep Dutch oven. It's what we're going to be using for today's dish. And no matter what size you use, I suggest the deep to do these cobblers. You need a couple of refrigerated pie crust, some butter, fruit of your choice. Today we're making my famous blackberry peach cobbler. So I've got a can of Simply Peach pie filling, as well as some fresh sliced peaches. And if you're doing it with other fruits, I would suggest doing the same. Do half and half. It's going to be a little bit lower sugar. You're going to taste those fruits better. Here we do on our blackberries. I also hear blueberries make a really good combination with the peaches. A little bit of brown sugar, and that's about it. So let's get ready while our charcoal is getting ready over on the Dutch oven table. Let's get ready to put this together and I'll show you how simple it is. So we want to start out by greasing the pot. We're going to just take that stick of butter. It helps if it's been out for a little while. This one has been out here in the heat for a minute. And of course, everybody decides to mow the minute I turn this camera on, so you hear a little mower noise in the background. That is why. So throw that in there real quick and pop these pie crust open. This saves you a ton of time. These refrigerated pie crusts. I just got the great value ones, the generic ones from Walmart. The generic ones from Publix are also good. Or of course you can always use the Pillsbury ones. Simple, just unroll this thing. We'll see how good great value unrolls. Never have any problem with the Publix ones, but not too terribly bad. Oh, fell in half already. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna lay that half right in the bottom of the pot. Sometimes it helps if these are warmed up just a bit, but if they do break like that, doesn't matter, you're not going to be seeing that. I'll lay that in the bottom of the pot, and the final piece, hopefully, this doesn't seem to be as pliable as some of the other ones, right in the bottom of the pot. Ain't got to be pretty, just get it in there. At this point I want to go in with about half of my can of the pie filling. I'll spread that out, and you're going to see that's not going to go too far. You could probably get away on this size of oven with 2 full cans of this. It just depends on how much you want to make. And then I'm going to go ahead and just scatter in about half the peach slices. That's going to really make it go a lot further. Plus it's not going to be quite as sweet. These are the kind in heavy syrup, alright, if any of y'all are asking. So after that's down, go ahead and grab the second pie crust. And we're going to do the same thing, try to unroll it very slowly and carefully. Maybe it will unroll without breaking, but it doesn't matter if it does. Okay, pretty much flop it in there. Mash it down right over the top of that. Now let's go with just a little bit of brown sugar over the top of that. Now we got all these blackberries. Gonna go ahead and layer these blackberries. And this is going to be our middle section. So I'm going to put all of those blackberries right in there and just kind of try to scatter them out even if you can. Don't got to be pretty, just get them in there. Alright. Now, go into our second pie crust. Sorry guys, I should have had this pre-prepared. Go ahead and open this guy up. We got our brown sugar in there with those blackberries. It's going to help to sweeten those up. Unroll this guy. This one's not cooperating very well at all. It don't really matter because you're not going to see any of this on the final deal. So boom, flop right over the top of the blackberries. Now in with the rest of your can of peach filling. Gotta get all the goodie out of there. Got that, spread that out. Alright, rest of the peaches. Throw them bad boys in there. Alright, easy peasy, last pie crust. This one you do want to try to, if possible, make it look okay. Alright, so we'll be a little more careful with this one. I think doing it slowly may be the trick, but yep, plop right in there, right on top. This already got some cracks in it, so I'll let it vent, and the side it done, we'll poke a couple holes in it at random. More of our brown sugar right over the top of that, and a couple dabs of our butter. Just kind of plop them in there wherever you can get them to land. And that's going to be ready to go. Let's go ahead. Now we don't want these edges sticking up high like that, so just take your knife, spoon, whatever you got, push them down level the top, or they will burn before the top crust is done. So just make sure anything sticking above the rest of it is down the same level. Put on our lid. We'll be ready to bake. Alright, so we're shooting to run this thing about 375. There's some Kingsfords here. They're starting to burn down already. Going to make a solid ring for the outside of the Dutch oven. Kind of the diameter of the pot to kind of help get things going, because these are going to burn down fast. Let's grab our Dutch oven, bring it over. Let's put maybe 3 or 4, and let's put 3 under it. You don't want to get it too hot, we'll burn that bottom. So now let's start with the Backwoods Gourmet non-Cole County method. Just put a solid ring all the way around. Try to pick out, if you can at this point, some of your ones that are not burned down too far. Try to start these ahead of time to keep you guys from waiting around, waiting for charcoal to go. So I'm taking some of my better ones. I'm gonna go all the way around, every coal touching, and that's gonna pretty much guarantee you on any size oven that it is, okay? Obviously a 12 is gonna hold more than a 10, a 14 is gonna hold more than that. Let's toss a couple up in the middle. In this case, we're gonna do 4, just cause these are burning down. Scoop the rest of these to the side and we will keep those for filling in, but for right now, we're pretty much going to let that go till it burns way down, and we're going to check it. And if we have to, we'll restoke the top. We got our 30-minute blackberry peach cobbler going over on the Dutch oven table. It's a great time to talk to you about our Backwoods Gourmet cutting boards. There's some beautiful one here. Dual live edge spalted oak. Has the epoxy inlaid Backwoods Gourmet logo at the bottom. All the cracks, crevices, wormholes have all been filled with epoxy. Cutting board oil, treated Watco cutting board oil, food safe on all of these guys. Have this one up for sale in stock right now. Also, I have a non-live edge, regular laid up type cutting board, and this one has the CNC engraved and epoxy filled Griswold pan logo in the center. Also spalted oak. Limited supply of this. I've only got so much of it. Either way, if you're interested in a Backwoods Gourmet cutting board, you want to see what we have on hand, no matter when you see this video, easy to do. Just send me an email at backwoodsgourmetchannel@gmail.com. I'll be happy to send you over a price list and what we have in stock at the time. All right, folks, so it's been about 25-30 minutes. Those coals have burnt down to about half of what they were to begin with. Let's go ahead and take a look what it looks like inside right now. This is about time I usually take a look and maybe rotate the lid, but it's going. I don't see any bubbles coming up yet, but she's going. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some of these I had reserved over here to the side that are burnt down also. I'm going to slide a few under the bottom. Just try to keep things at a moderate cook, bottom and top. Shaking those guys off helps a lot. Brings the air back to them. Let's go ahead and take the few that we have here. Let's go ahead and put them around. Kind of building the second ring. So at the beginning of this video, I mistakenly described this dish as a 30-minute Dutch oven dish. It's very, very simple and quick to prepare and get ready to go onto your coals. However, it's going to take about an hour to cook. Okay, so if you're out camping or whatever, I would suggest you get your regular entree you got going, and then prepare this real quick. Hey, as soon as that entree's ready, go ahead and start this guy. By the time everybody's ready for dessert, this guy is going to be ready. But it does take about an hour to cooking time, but only about 10 minutes to prepare. So I want to remind you guys about our new written PDF interactive recipes. Show you a little example of one right over here in this corner of the video. We have those available on our Etsy store for only $1. Okay, we have to charge something for them on Etsy, but if you don't have an Etsy account, or you don't want to sign up for one, I think you can check out as a guest actually. But if you don't want to do it that way, you can get it directly from me for free. It might take me a few days to respond, but go ahead and shoot me an email at backwoodsgourmetchannel@gmail.com, and I'll try to shoot you over the requested video. Make sure you put in the subject line which recipe you're requesting, okay? Because we have a lot of them up there. But for all you folks who want to get it right now, just see the link down below, and in the first comment to our Etsy store, take you straight there, show you all the recipes that we have available over there on our Etsy store. All right, guys, so this should be done. It's pretty well burned down. You see these coals are just barely existing now. Very, very small. Okay, so it's been about an hour. And there you go. So we're gonna let this guy hang out over here to the side uncovered for, you know, a little while. That crust will start letting go of the pot, makes it easier to get it out. And hey, it's a good time to go get your plate. All right, let's go ahead and serve this up for you guys. Go in here and get a nice scoop of this. The crust on the outside is beautifully crispy. I'll take that off, and I'm going to show you just how cleanly that pulled away from the Dutch oven. So if you watched our last video, this is a brand new Dutch oven we just got from the Lodge Cast Iron store in Tennessee, and you see how easily with that pulled off after we did our special seasoning with it, with the flaxseed oil that we did on the grill. So I just wanted to show you, this is the very first cook in this oven, and that came right out beautifully. So the only thing that can make that any better is a little scoop of vanilla ice cream right on top, just like that. And there you go. Blackberry peach cobbler in the Dutch oven, and very easy to prepare. Nice warm bowl, beautiful smelt in the ice cream there. Let's go in and take a taste. That was really good, really special. If you make this at your camp, it's going to be a big hit. And those blackberries and peaches, just something about that combination makes this even more special. Once again, if you would like to get the full written recipe in PDF format for your connected device, please see the links below to our Etsy store. You can get it for just $1. If you would like to see more content right here on the Backwoods Gourmet, please hit the subscribe button right down there for a whole playlist of cast iron and Dutch oven cooking. It's going to be right up there. For another great Backwoods Gourmet video, be right over there. We'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe right down there. You can see me choke